Hello? What's up? The surf is firing? No way. What? Barrels? No way. Low tide drainers? No way. Offshore wind? No way. Bro, you're on your way? No way! You'll be here in 10 minutes? No way! Wait. What? I need to wear my wetsuit? The water's chilled off? No way! Alright, we got the wetsuit on and the blade. We're ready to shred. Bro's on his way. It's time to go. We're out of here. Whoa. Oh no. I think I got a little rip in the bum part of my wetsuit. No way. What? It's like the surf gods knew exactly what I needed. So as you guys could clearly see, that 2mm full suit with the short sleeves, well, I didn't have it zipped up, but it had short sleeves, not looking too good in the backside, probably from a lot of riding my bike around in my wetsuit, checking different spots, not wanting to have to change and kind of wearing it too soon. And the water temps have chilled. Early morning and late afternoon, evening sessions have gotten chilly as well, and you definitely need some rubber on the East Coast and on the West Coast. Luckily, host STEVIE reached out to me. They are a San Diego brand, and they wanted me to do a little review for them for their wetsuit. So, just in time for the fall temperatures, we got their 3-2 wetsuit, and we're going to be opening this up, checking it out, seeing how it looks, how it feels, and then taking it out for a surf. All right, so first thing, it shows up at your door in this box, ready to go, and obviously it has the size marked on whichever size you are, and whether you chose 3-2 or 4-3, and listed on the front are some of the features. Obviously, they're going to tell you about the limestone-based super stretch neoprene, their chest zip with the Ykk Zipper, which I'll explain what that is in a second, and what type of stitching and seams they have to keep the wetsuit together. So I think we should open this up. All right, so grabbed a knife. Kind of wish I had like a cool knife to do unboxings. Comment below if you guys think I should get a cool knife just to cut boxes open, but real simple. Just gonna pop that little guy open, being careful because it is a wetsuit. You don't want to be just stabbing all over the place and puncturing the wetsuit. So boom, boom, and right off the bat got the wetsuit, and got a little card from host STEVIE. Local owned San Diego brand. I think super rad to be able to work with local companies. That's one of the best things about being in a surf community or any type of community is, so, you know, doing things with your local community and, you know, keeping the vibes, growing your community. That's the deal. So let's check this thing out. All right, first thing I want to mention, if you don't already know how to care for your wetsuit, maybe this is the first wetsuit you're ever getting, which it is a reasonably priced wetsuit. I think they're selling it for $199.95 or $199.99 on their website. I think you can get it on Amazon as well, which makes for, what, 2-day delivery, and that's kind of a vibe. So Love having the casualness, convenience, all that to try and get something you need without having to be driving around a million different places. You know, you find something you like this wetsuit, and it's at your door that quick. But here we do have right off the bat cleaning instructions. So if you don't already know, try not to get the wetsuit on the ground. Change on a mat if you can. Rinse it with fresh water. That's extremely important. And one thing that I try to do but am not the best at is drying it, hang dry, out of sunlight. I tend to have it in sunlight for a little bit to speed up the process because I don't have a million wetsuits. I do have a few, but I do try to speed up the process just so I can get back out there. So I think we all know that kind of feeling. All right, so just getting this thing out of here. We got these little foam rollers to kind of keep the wetsuit from getting super creased, which is, I think, something that I kind of value. That's just a little step going the extra 9 yards, but yeah, all black. Love it. Let's get this box out of the way. Definitely kind of vibing on that logo with the palm tree. Super sick. Host STEVIE Surf Club. And let's kind of check what this all has going on. All right, so the first thing they mention on the box is the limestone base neoprene, and I can tell you, just from playing with it for a second, it definitely seems to be pretty stretchy, which is great, especially if you're, doing performance surfing. You want to be able to have that flex and mobility, and you want to have that wetsuit be able to move with your body. So the next thing they mentioned on the box as the second feature was the Ykk Zipper, and I looked up on Google what that was because I had no idea. And apparently it is the standard, the basically largest zipper manufacturing company in the world. They make about 5 million zippers a day. Over half the world's zipper is produced by them. So they have basically a system where their zipper, as you use it more and more, self-lubricates, which makes the zippers last longer. So right off the bat, what I can tell you, they have the little clasp here that snaps over to keep the zipper shut. It has the YKK logo on there, which if you Google it, you'll see that on zippers, images. And let's see how this unzips. Perfect. I love it. And we're gonna check and see what the seams look like on the inside. It is a GBS stitch, which is glue and blind stitched. And that basically means that on the outside here, without puncturing through the wetsuit, they go into the neoprene and hook back out through the two seams, and they sew it together. On the inside, they glue spots to seam, have it more seamed and stitched, perfectly sealed. So I feel like I can't talk properly, but you get what I'm saying. So it's stitched on the outside, glued on the inside. The seams look good. They went all over from all the different panels, the leg, the arms, the front panel, back panel. It has the two little holes right here in the top part below the neck where you have a little bit of rush hole action to get water to drain out. And I definitely love the chest zip action because, especially if you're duck diving a lot, having those back zips, growing up on the East Coast, using a lot of back zip wetsuits, duck diving a lot, especially because of having short period wind swell, every wave that breaks on your back, basically water is getting forced through that zipper every time a wave breaks on your back, every duck dive that you don't get through properly, and that cold water is just recycling through your wetsuit and you don't stay warm as well. So definitely vibe more on these chesties, but let's get this thing unzipped and flipped inside out and see what the seams look like. All right, so right off the bat, just checking out the main portion of the wetsuit here, the front panel. You can see where they have seams that are glued, which help. This is basically, the GBS stitching is basically like the entry-level to mid-level wetsuit kind of deal. It's affordable, it provides a lot of stretch. Most wetsuits that you'll find that are 3.2s that are reasonable priced, 4.3s that are reasonably priced are gonna have this type of setup, and it's great. It's functional, it's priced reasonably. One thing I really like about this, even for the 3.2, is having that nice little, that woolly panel that just gives you that little bit of added warmth. On the inside here as well, we have more care instructions as well as a reminder of what size this is and what the thickness is. This is a 3.2. For those of you that don't know, it's a 3.2 millimeters. So the middle panel, the chest area, chest and stomach and back, is gonna be the thick part of all wetsuits. So whether it's a 3.2 or a 4.3, the first number is always the chest and back portion. That's gonna always be your thickest if the numbers are different anyway. And this is a 3.2, so we got a 3 millimeter thickness in the chest, 2 millimeter in the arms and the legs, and looking through the legs and the crotch area, because remember, we just dealt with the wetsuit that had a little bit of wear from bike riding on the crotch and the butt area. Everything seems to be stitched up nice, sealed nicely. I'm soaking. I can't wait to get this thing on and see how it feels. So right off the bat, I can tell you the wetsuit fits like a glove. If any of you have ever gone wetsuit shopping in a surf shop, it is typically the most, it's like being in hot yoga. You are literally dying. Second wetsuit try on, you're like, yeah, sure, I'll take it. But yeah, this thing fits good. It's a little on the tight side. Most sizes for wetsuits run in a regular size, like small, medium, large, and then also a short and a tall version of each letter. So like, for instance, I'm a medium, I'm 5'10", 155 pounds, give or take, and I wear a medium typically. Medium smalls, or medium shorts, excuse me, medium short is a little too small this way for me, and medium talls are typically just a little bit too long, where the sleeves are coming, you know, further up to my hands. All in all, it fits great. It's definitely super snug. It's gonna keep me warm. It's got stretch to it, which I really like, and you know, for a 3.2, you're not wanting the world's warmest wetsuit. You just want to be comfortable and have the flexibility and the warmth that's just long and good enough to keep you going, keep your session going, and I think this is going to do it. I definitely think this suit is a vibe, and it's a great price point. For $199, it's a great beginner to intermediate wetsuit to pick up online, on their website, on Amazon, but we're definitely going to test it out in the morning. I want to test it bright and early. As it's now fall, the wind has been picking up more. We've had a northwest wind over the last few days, so water temps have been dropping, which it's going to make it perfect time, perfect conditions to be able to really test the wetsuit. Stoked on it so far. Host Stevie, thanks for the vibe. We'll pick this up in the morning. All right, what's up everybody? It is the next morning. We are down here at Beacons. We cruised over from my house and we're sitting just after 7:30 in the morning. We have a rapidly rising high tide, but we still have some surf in that 2 to 4 foot range. Nice little combo peaks from the south-southwest primary swell and a little bit of northwest wind swell. We're already in the Host Stevie 3.2 full suit, and we're about to take this thing out, find a couple vibes, see how it feels in the water. Huge shout out to you guys, Host Stevie. Thank you so much for the wetsuit, the opportunity to review this and share it with my community. So we're vibing, we're about to get out there. It's absolutely beautiful. We're having another beautiful day. Fall is here, crisp, cool mornings. The water temps have chilled and we're getting out there. I'll see you guys in the water in 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, we just wrapped up a really fun surf here at Beacons. Surf wasn't huge, but we made the most of it. And I figured while I'm still in the water, this is the absolute best time to give my final review for the STEVIE 3.2 wetsuit. And a couple different things I want to mention. Number one, warmth. For a 3.2, you're not getting the warmest wetsuit in the world, but it is working for the temperatures that you're in, which will be the low 60s to upper 60s, maybe upper 50s. And for warmth, I'm giving this suit an A. As far as flexibility, I'm giving this suit a B to a B+. It feels mostly flexible. There were a few times where I felt a little bit stiff, but overall, very flexible. The seams as well, I'm gonna give a B+, just because I'm a little nervous just to go full on A on everything, but overall, seams held up really good. My only complaint, and I've had this issue with Hurley wetsuits and Ykk Zipper wetsuits as well, is the little chest button that snaps here to keep your zipper shut. Twice during my session popped off, and I mean, you guys saw the surf. It wasn't pumping, it wasn't crazy, so I kind of felt like that should have maybe stayed tighter a little bit better. But like I said, I've had other wetsuits, name brand, high price, that have had that same issue as well. So overall though, the STEVIE wetsuit, price point $199, is a great buy for the value, so I highly suggest it. We are gonna end the vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If there's more things you guys want to see me review, drop a comment in the comment section below. If you're a company out there in San Diego or anywhere else in the US or around the world and you want me to test something out for you, test it here on the vlog and see how it holds up, contact me. I'd love to do a review for you. But we're gonna let everyone get out of here. Enjoy this beautiful day. You know what we say, an adventure, it only takes 30 minutes. Get out there and find one, and until next week, you guys know the deal. Click right here to subscribe and right here to watch more videos. And I'll catch you guys on the next vibe.
Let it go. 얼어붙어 like whoa. 띵하고 어지러워. I see. 한여름에도 넌 겨울. Yeah, 가득한 blood. Yeah, 너와 있을 때 I swear. 제가 먼저 zero 폭설한 게